One of the revenue streams of our company is focused on education. As we offer, manage, and perform classes, there are many pieces of information that must be captured and stored for future reference. This information is specified by both the National Registry of EMS and the New Jersey Office of Emergency Medical Services Education Guidelines. To ensure we are meeting all criteria, we utilize a Training Center Manager, TCM, to manage and store records for all classes. Today, I will walk you through the steps to enter a new class into the TCM. For this purpose, we'll be utilizing the below information. Client, Delran EMS, date May 1st, 2023, time 7p to 9p, class Pediatric Assessment, number of students 40, cost per student $25, open or restricted, open to public for this class. The first thing you will do is pull up your internet browser and go to our TCM website, trainingcentertechnologies.com/EMS Consulting Services/admin. Once there, enter your login and password and click the Sign In button. This will bring you to the main dashboard within the TCM. On the top left of the center white area, click on New Course. A pop-up box will appear where you will enter the pertinent information. In this screen, we will walk through each section beginning at the top left and working counterclockwise. In the Client and Location section, in the Client drop-down, select the name of the agency that will be hosting the class. For this example, we will use and select Delran EMS. Once you select the client, the site list will automatically limit your drop-down options to the site mapped on the back end to that client. Simply click on the drop-down and select that site. Next, we will look at the logistics and enter the number of expected students. This would be determined by the type of class, as some have a specific instructor-to-student ratio. For elective classes, only one instructor is needed for any number of students. The number of students allowed would be determined by the occupancy capacity of the hosting agency's classroom. This is listed in our client overview on the Education SharePoint tile. For Delran EMS, the occupancy is 40 students. We do not enter any equipment information, as that will be determined by the instructor. As you look at the bottom left section, there are 4 specific items we want to address. The first is the price per student. Class costs for our clients can also be found on the Education SharePoint tile. For this elective class, the cost will be $25 per student. For CEU award, it is 1 CEU per hour of educational time. Since this class is 2 hours, there will be 2 CEUs awarded. Next, we will enter the scheduler. As I scheduled this class with a client, you will enter my name, JColucciello. The last item within this section is to confirm the class is scheduled. From there, let us move to the comment section on the bottom right. Here you will enter the instructor needs or names if you already have an instructor assigned, the type of instructor, such as subject matter expert, SME, or EMT instructor, I, and if state approval is needed or pending. Since we do not have an instructor assigned to teach this class yet, enter Need 1 SME here. For state approval, since we have not submitted yet, enter Needs State Approval. Above that is the sorting section. For the sort code, select the type of class that is being performed. Since this is an EMT CEU class, select that option. For location, select the hosting agency name. With this example, that would again be Delran EMS. Now let's work through the course data section. This section will have the most components. First, you will select the course type from the drop-down. Keeping in mind that we have over 200 classes available, an easy way to quickly locate the class is to begin to type the name in that space. This will sort that list down to only names that include what you have typed. Once you have found the class you are looking for, click on the name. For this example, look up and select Pediatric Assessment Open. The open will specify that this class is open to the public. Next, select the start date, which for this example is May 1st, 2023. Once you collect and select your date, another pop-up box will appear asking if you want to continue with multi-session scheduling for this course. If the class is being separated into multiple sessions, you would click yes and enter multiple sessions. I will show you that process in a separate video, since most classes are single session and performed all in one consecutive hour component. Since we are not doing multiple sessions for this class, you would instead click No and continue to schedule just the class itself. This will prompt the end date to automatically adjust to the same as the start date, and the system will automatically add a start time of 8 a.m. and an end time that allows for the number of hours listed on the back end of the class link. As this class is 2 hours long, it will automatically enter an end time of 10 a.m. You will need to confirm the start and end time every time you schedule a class in the TCM. One additional thing to keep in mind is that the system will not accept a PM entry if you only enter a single number along with the PM. For example, if you enter 7 p.m., it will default to 7:00 a.m. As such, you will need to enter all digits in the start time specification, which for this class is 7:00 p.m. Once entered correctly, the end time will automatically adjust to the corresponding time based upon the entered length of the class. Once the time has been updated and the number hours confirmed for accuracy, you will need to click the little box next to Open to Public. This is what publishes the class on our education website, allowing people to register. Once you have entered and confirmed all these components, at the top right you will see a Save button. Once you click the Save Class, you will see a new flag appear above the client and course data section stating that the data has updated successfully. This confirms the class was indeed scheduled on our TCM.